Alright, motherfuckers. It is time for the Reverend to make yet another glorious malt liquor video to entertain the motherfucking masses. And I know normally there's a 40 sitting in this area, but I got a motherfucking treat for you cunts. The malt liquor unicorn has blessed us. There it is, folks. Colt 45. And no, I did not cunt this label. I did not Reggie this label. I did not go to my local cut rate or bodega and pick up a Juicy J or a Billy D. Williams Colt 45 and come home and peel it off and get all the glue off. Go out back, slaughter a fucking horse, cut its hooves off, melt them down for glue, and put on an old Colt 45 label. This motherfucker, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it's May motherfucking 8th, 2017. Certified, fresh as fuck. No more black guy that they made look white, which I still can't believe. The fucking left-wing activists and the fucking NAACP didn't get on them for making the black guys look white on those labels. Good riddance, Juicy J. Good riddance, fucking, what is it? Lando Calrissian, whatever the fuck. Good riddance, motherfuckers. We are back to the OG. Well, not OG, but OG for this era. Colt 45 logo. I think Fear was talking about he had bought one of these. I hope I'm not stealing your thunder. But I was so fucking excited when I looked down and I was like, wait a second, that doesn't look right. And I was like, oh, these must be fresh as fuck and they've gotten rid of the niggers. We are back to this logo. As you can see, I did Colt the 45. I did in fact malt this liquor. Did glass the 40-ounce container. Did get a fresh as fuck May 8th, 2017 Colt 45, which I will leave label out for the duration of this video because, like Mr. Rayner, the motherfucking Malt Liquor Hawk says, label the fuck out. So let's see what we can do with this motherfucker. Fuck Reggie. Fuck Dumb Cunt. Fuck Dirt Nap. Fuck Glitch. Fuck all the craft beer cunts. Not enough to name. Not even enough to fucking remember. But you remember that little thing that used to be called the CBDC. At its height it had maybe 6 people in it. Now it's down to, I think, Craft Haystack, aka Malt Haystack. Or what is it? Craft Haystack. No, Malt Haystack, formerly known as Craft Haystack, formerly known as Malt Haystack, now Craft Haystack again. I think he's still the only member of that fucking community. Fuck anybody not drinking malt liquor on YouTube. Fuck anybody not drinking malt liquor anywhere. If you're wasting your time drinking a fucking craft beer, you were wasting everybody's time. You were wasting away your fucking life. Go find yourself a 40-ounce glass container of malt liquor. Except for you cunts in fucking Florida that cannot get 40 ounces of anything. You can't get 40 ounces of water. You can't get 40 ounces of malt liquor. You damn sure can't get a 40-ounce glass container of malt liquor. I don't mean to call you cunts. I should say you're cunt state. I don't think Pete Lynn's a cunt. I don't think Crisco Malte's a cunt. There are other people there that claim to be malt liquor drinkers that are cunts. But we'll leave them unnamed. You know what I'm saying? Let's not get into specifics. Let's just be excited and celebrate this motherfucking label. I've talked too much already. Let's get this motherfucker cracked. And let's get it down the neck. And let's taste the freshest fucking 40 on YouTube to date malt liquor. Smells like freedom. Smells like a great motherfucking time, malt liquor. Holy shit. Shout out to fucking Farkles. Let me make sure this is fucking recording, people. And it is. Sometimes I tend to get a little paranoid on that shit because I'm like, I've done it. Believe me. I've sat here and you know I can get long-winded to make long 20, 25-minute videos. I've sat here and made a video and set all my closing ceremonies and set the fucking 40 down and hit the button to turn the shit off and it makes the sound of turning the motherfucker on. Believe me, it fucking sucks because I'm like, there goes probably 20 minutes of the greatest shit that I've ever said, the greatest shit that you would ever have heard, and it's lost to time because I didn't hit the right motherfucking button. Shout out to motherfucking Copenhagen. Had to get some more dip while I was at the motherfucking cut rate. Copenhagen mint, my go-to right now. Fucking delicious. There's nothing like enjoying a glorious 40-ounce glass container of malt liquor and then throwing in a fucking fat lip of some Copenhagen mint. And that is what I'm going to do as soon as I turn this motherfucking camera off. And probably play some motherfucking Xbox. Because I got it like that, motherfucker. I'm a 32-year-old father of 2 that is a motherfucking child. I mean, I ain't lying, dude. I do crazy shit. Some of the craziest shit is getting on here and making probably the greatest malt liquor videos that any of you get to see. I mean, they have those NFL commercials where it's like Odell Beckham, you know, the person does something, buys something, and it's like, this is what Odell Beckham feels like when he scores a fucking touchdown. Like, this must be what it feels like when you get home and you get onto your fucking YouTube and you look and you see there's another fucking Reverend Godless video. You must be like, damn, how did I get so fucking lucky that he made another video and I can watch it? Must be a great feeling, folks. Somebody left a comment on my last video where I think I drank a 40 Colt 45 Juicy J, I don't know, somewhere in minute and a half time, and they said this is a malt liquor legend in the making. And I appreciate the sentiment, I appreciate the comment, but I was a malt liquor legend before I ever started making motherfucking videos. I was a malt liquor legend when I came out of the motherfucking womb. This is what my purpose in life was to come on here and drink malt liquor, and through the malt liquor, entertain the masses. You know? I mean, sometimes I can't even have a quiet moment to myself. I've got so many fucking YouTube comments coming in. You know, all this shit, you know, people are calling me and they're like, man, we want you to do a video doing this and doing that, you know, and I'm like, I only drink malt liquor, people. You know, all these other companies are like, oh man, we want you to do what you're doing for malt liquor for, you know, for our craft beers and shit. And I'm like, can't be done. Would turn me into a cunt. And I don't feel like becoming a cunt. I feel like staying a fucking man, staying a fucking warrior, staying a fucking malt liquor legend. Fuck anybody not drinking malt liquor. I have no time for those people. Shout out to fucking Farkles, a true malt liquor legend. I'm telling you, man. You're serious about your malts, you gotta stay on them, you gotta keep buying them, you gotta keep that fucking stock rotating, because my go-to, man, I've been blessed with getting some of the freshest shit every time it hits the shelf. Because I'm in there day in and day out. I mean, I'm friends with these motherfucking people. I go in there, you know, every night. It's fist pumps, it's bro hugs. You know, we're talking about the football games. We're talking about all that shit. And, you know, you continue to buy and drink and consume this great American product. And you're rewarded for doing that with the freshest malts out there. You know, you're one of the first people to get back on here in the YTDC, MLDC with this motherfucking label. Now watch, by the time I upload this, somebody else is going to steal my motherfucking thunder. But I ain't going to let it bring me down. Malt liquor. Oh yeah. About at the motherfucking swill. Shout out to Fear. Shout out to Mr. Met. Shout out to JJ. Shout out to fucking Rock Bottom. Shout out to fucking Sandy Painter. Shout out to Mr. Rayner. Shout out to Indiana Malt. Shout out to the one and only the Dr. Stephen Maltern. Shout out to Chili P. Shout out to fucking I Hate Bud Light. Shout out to fucking Panther 40 ounce. Shout out to Moe's. Shout out to fucking Snowman. Shout out to Chips Oils. I'm just so excited right now with this fucking label. I want to shout everybody out. But it's so hard on the fucking spot to remember all these motherfuckers. Shout out to Farkles. Shout out to fucking BMT. You know. It's only a couple days until he does another shit show. Shout out to fucking... who else? Brown Bag. I always hear people shouting out the Escos. I don't even know who the fuck the Escos are. I know they have something to do with a Bullet Club. But I have no time for Bullet Clubs. I don't even know what the fuck a Bullet Club is. Shout out to Pedalin. Shout out to Crisco Multi. Must be hard living in that fucking shithole state where you cannot get a 40 ounce container of fucking anything. What else? I don't even know. Look at that fucking label. It is beautiful. There is no black man on this label. And it's a great thing. Shout out to Donald J. Trump. But Donald J. Trump needs to get in touch with fucking Miller and tell them, if it is Miller, I'm not sure, glass the fucking malts. It's all we're asking. Put, like, at this point, I don't need Magnum in there. Well, I don't know, I like the Magnum. Just OE. Get OE back in glass. You know, they brought the fucking Miller High Life back in glass. If we can't get them all back at one time, you know, maybe a little at a time, let's go OE first, Mickey second, Magnum third. But just put them back in fucking glass. It's all we're fucking asking. I mean, you know, they've got to have people at these fucking companies that are, like, looking at shit for, like, you know, ad revenue and, you know, not research and development, but, like, you know, customer feedback and shit. My dog's shaking and shit over here doing all of her regular bullshit. But, you would figure there's somebody in that company somewhere that they're paying to look at shit on the internet and see what's going on with feedback and blah, blah, blah. And you figure at some point they would run across all these videos where people are like, fuck the plastic, fuck the plastic, fuck the plastic. And they would be like, hey man, you know, a lot of these fucking people that are on this fucking YTDC, MLDC, that are like malt liquor purists, they hate the fucking plastic. And it's like, oh, the shatterproof bottle. How many fucking 40s have you dropped in your lifetime? Me? I don't know. On an occasion when I'm shit-faced or the fucking bag breaks, something like that. That shit might have happened to me once or twice in my life. Like, they act like they had to put these fucking malt liquors in that were in glass and plastic, because they would just sit on the shelves and spontaneously explode, and it was like, fuck, man, we've got to do something because these glass containers are exploding and killing people. Shatterproof, who the fuck cares? How many people were walking around drinking a 40 and just drop it? You know what I mean? Like, why did we need this shatterproof bullshit anyway? Like, Sadie, what the hell? Like, how bad was it? Like, how many people were dropping 40s and shattering glass bottles everywhere? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you figure more people would be dropping and shattering fucking the 12 ounces and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand the logic. You know, like, shatterproof. You know, and then it was like, oh, well, it's lighter and we can, you know, transport better and all that bullshit. But the whole shatterproof thing, like, it would have just been like cost effective instead of shatterproof. I don't know. I've gotten into a fucking long-winded tangent. I'm gonna kill this. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna upload this before somebody steals my fucking thunder with this new label. I think Mr. Rayner might have had one already up, but fuck it. I feel good about it. Malt liquor. As you can see, folks, I did not cunt this label, aka I did not read you this label. Absolutely none of Druid's Fluid, and absolutely none of Dwarf's motherfucking foam. It's back, folks. Enjoy it. Eventually, it will be in your area. You're just not as lucky as I am. Reverend Godless, the fuck out of here. Drink only malt liquor. Shout out to Farkles.